Deadline here with Citizen, and we're going to go over the Ultimate64 version 3.5 firmware that was just released by Gideon. And on his webpage, Gideon's Logic, you can see right here, Ultimate64 version 1.20, dated 2019-06-19. Click here to download. Now, I want to go over a couple of features here that I think are pretty awesome. First of all, it's got real-time streaming for video over Ethernet, real-time streaming audio data over Ethernet. That's pretty cool. Some more network-related stuff. I like this feature here that allows possibility to write to D64 images from the menu. I was having some problems with that before, and I like that feature a lot. Other stuff, it looks like there's some improvements to the VIC. A lot of details there to go over. Sprite timing fix for NTSC, that's a good one. Some CPU stuff that I don't understand. Improvements to the SID, improved anti-aliasing on resample filter in PAL mode. That's interesting. Improvements on SID player. So the built-in SID player now supports MUS files as well. Music files can be found. Okay, and there's a link to some. Let's go and take a look and see what it looks like. Computes Gazette SID collection. Okay. That's pretty cool. I have to download that later. Maybe it's in Assembly 64. I'm not sure. I'll have to check on that. Let's see here. Added support for toggling screen on and off in SID player with S key. Added support for song length in SID header. Fixed correct SID model selection for SID effects boards. And some other bug fixes. Okay. U64 speaker volume fix. Other bug fixes. Another bug in the network stack was causing crashes. And you can read the other stuff. But I want to emphasize this up here. Real-time streaming video data over Ethernet. Real-time streaming audio data over Ethernet. That's pretty freaking cool. Okay. And if you read down here where it says thanks to Martin Weiland. Martin Weiland. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. For his U64 Streamer PC application. Now, there's no link to download this anywhere on the firmware page. But I did a search on the internet and I found it. It's at www.tsb.space/project/U64 Streamer. And this is what it looks like. And you can set some settings in there, however you want to set it. Now, the problem with this whole setup here is that the audio portion is not working yet. So audio support is the next feature I'm working on, he says. But I did manage to get the video streaming working. And over here is the U64 Streamer program that I downloaded. You can see it here, download version 1.0A beta. You just download that and put it on your computer. Then you run it. And there's not really anything to set up on this side. But what you got to do on the Ultimate, and I'm about to show you, is if you go into the menu here. Whoops, that's not right. Let's see here. Okay, so if you hit F2, go into the menu, you'll see a new section called Data Streams. And what you got to do is you got to set up your IP address in here to your computer with Windows on it that you're running the U64 Streamer program. Same thing with audio, I'm guessing, even though the audio isn't working yet. I highly anticipate that feature. That is awesome. And as you can see, I'm actually using U64 Streamer to work with the Ultimate64 on my Windows desktop. It's pretty cool. So anyway, after you get that menu set up right here with your data streams and you punch in the IP addresses, then you go to the main screen, hit F5 on net 0, and down here where it says start Vic stream or stop Vic stream or start audio stream or stop audio stream. Well, I'm guessing that those are the audio stream start and stop, even though it's not working yet in the Windows application. But as you can see, the Vic stream works really good. And so what we're going to do now is we're just going to take a look and see if we can run a demo or something, even though there won't be any sound. Let's go to year. Let's pump it on up to at least 2014. Let's go in here. I'm just stabbing at random here. Crime, nonsense. Oops, I needed to run that disk and not just mount it. Okay, I'm looking at my actual HDMI screen, and it is a perfect match. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and I'm going to take a video and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, so as you can see, the HDMI output of the U64 is up there, and so the network output, the streaming output, is on the desktop here. And if I back it up a little, you can see there's very little, if any, delay. So this is pretty awesome. So there you have it. The major update for this is definitely the U64 Streamer program. I love it. Thank you, Gideon. Thank you, Martin Wayland. I really appreciate it. Anyway, that's enough for this rambling. This is Deadline for Cities In, and I'm out.